Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Kit, and today I'm going to tell you my 10 favorite Game of Thrones characters. Now, this is going to be hard because there are a lot of characters in Game of Thrones, and for those of you who doesn't know, I am a huge Game of Thrones fan. I've watched it so many times. I watch it over and over. I'm so obsessed with it. So anyway, it was hard for me to narrow down my list because of course there's a lot of characters and there's a lot of likable characters. It was hard, but it doesn't mean that if I put them in number 10, doesn't mean that they are bad characters or what. I just liked someone better than them. Alright, number 10, the Hound.
Fuck the King's Guard. Fuck the city. Fuck the king.
So the Hound is my number 10 favorite character. I love him because of his story arc. I hated him at first for watching over Joffrey. I thought he is an asshole like Joffrey, but he turned out to be a really good character. He wanted to protect Sansa, and of course he was able to protect Arya in the end, and he got the justice he deserved. So I really love that character, but he's a number 10 because there's other characters that I love more than him. My number 9 favorite is Brienne of Tarth.
I will shield your back and give my life for yours if it comes to that. I swear it by the old gods and the new.
Girl power, right? I love her. She's a very strong character. She is loyal. She proves that what a man can do, a girl can also do. She's number 9, not because she is the others are better than her. I just like the other characters more than I like her. So that's it. So my number 8 favorite Game of Thrones character is Ser Jorah Mormont. I love Ser Jorah Mormont because he's also very loyal. He did what he said he would do. He'd die for his Khaleesi, and he did. Of course, one minus was that he betrayed the Khaleesi, but I think he did not have any choice because when Khaleesi just started, he didn't really know what she's gonna turn out, and he really didn't know her that much until he did, and that's when he decided that he's gonna be faithful to her. So, and he's Sir Friend Zone. I feel bad for him. Number 7 is Olenna Tyrell.
Tell Cersei I wanted to know it was me.
The Queen of Thorns. She is very witty, and every scene with her is just badass, and she doesn't even have to do anything but talk. So she is number 7, but she's definitely one of my favorites. It hurt me that she died the way she did, but at least she was able to still win during her death scene. She won her death scene, so that's what made her even more badass. Number 6 is the guy who died on season 5 and came to life again in season 6, so that's why he's number 6. Jon Snow. Jon Snow is my number 6 favorite Game of Thrones character. Maybe some of you will not agree with me, some of you will disagree, and some of you will think that Jon Snow should be up the top, but for me, this is my list, so he's only at my number 6. I know he's one of the major players of Game of Thrones, but I just think that everything he went through and then at the end didn't really matter. I mean, I guess he was there to, his main purpose must be to stop whatever insanity Daenerys was gonna start doing, but it just didn't make sense to me. I like him, but he's so brooding. I don't understand. He's so negative. I hate negative people, but I love him because, of course, he's just like Eddard Stark. He's always doing the right thing, and he's always protected. He's protected not just his people, but also the wildlings. So my 5th favorite, Arya Stark, of course. She killed the Night King. Of course, a lot of people think she shouldn't be the one, but I think it was so fitting that she was the one who killed him, because she was trained from when she was small up until she grew up to be an assassin, and she's the only one I think who could go closer to the Night King, because not even Jon Snow can do it. So I think it was very fitting. She is only at number 5 because she's become like bloodthirsty, that sometimes I think there may not even be humanity in her, which there may be some, but I think that being an assassin has made her a bit cold. So my number 4 favorite Game of Thrones character is Eddard Stark, of course. The patriarch of the Stark family. I've always liked him. He's always doing the right thing. He's a good guy. He takes care of his girls, his kids. The only thing about him is that he's not very cautious, because he thinks that other people would do the right thing like him. So he did not see it coming that they're going to betray him. That's just what's wrong with him. So that's why he died right away, which was very sad, because we all thought that he is actually the primary game player of Game of Thrones. So my 3rd favorite Game of Thrones character is none other than Hodor. I cried. I really cried so bad when Hodor died, and he's so beloved because he did everything for Bran for nothing. And although the only word he says is Hodor, we found out how he went from a kid that really talks to a half-wit. His story is very heartbreaking, to think that his only purpose to still be alive until that time he died was to protect Bran, which is why Bran is not, I'm just telling you right now, Bran is not in this list. I'm sorry, Bran, you are adorable, but nope. So my 2nd favorite character is none other than Tyrion Lannister.
I saved you. I saved this city and all your worthless lives. I should have let Stannis kill you all.
Sure, I love Tyrion Lannister. I love him so much. He's very witty. He doesn't let his, his being a dwarf be a hindrance to getting what he wants, and into, using his intellect, his wit. He's very witty. I love it about him. He's funny, and he's a very good player in the game. I love his speech during his trial. He is a joy to watch. I love Peter Dinklage. Of course, I think you already know who my number one is. My number one favorite Game of Thrones character has always been Daenerys Targaryen.
Kovagedi! Axiosentas, mentiosentas, kilonipilos lyövälei tolviosenetas, ininini otrikatas, urneiluei tolvei prisotas! Dracarys.
Of course, I don't like what happened to her character in the last season, what they did to her character, but I guess it had to happen. However, she is my number one favorite Game of Thrones character because, first of all, I love when people go from nothing to something. I love her confidence. I wish I had her confidence, her feistiness. I love it. Her self-belief. I love that she was able to turn her life around by herself with no help from anyone. I guess with the help of Ser Jorah and all her other companions, but mostly it was her and her belief in herself, and of course her dragons. And also the most important thing about liking her is because I didn't really care about Game of Thrones a long time ago, but I don't know what happened. I came into this scene with her selling her dragons, or selling Drogon to the slave master for the Unsullied, when she burnt that master and then took all the Unsullied with her. That was when I really was like, wow, this show is great. So I didn't even pay attention to this season 1, season 2, all the other episodes. I didn't care. Nothing retained in my head. And then this scene came, this episode came, and I was really wowed by her. So after that, after watching that episode, I went back to season 1 and rewatched everything just so I can understand what happened until that scene. So yes, that's why I chose her as my number one favorite character, because she's actually the one who convinced me. That scene convinced me, her character convinced me to watch Game of Thrones. Alright, so that is all. That's my 10 favorite Game of Thrones characters. How about you? Who are your 10 favorite Game of Thrones characters? Share them in the comments section and let me know. I loved to read comments. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again next time.